It has been over 13 years since the beautiful, bright-eyed 24-year-old Jennifer Kesse vanished. The morning of Tuesday, January 24th, 2006, Jennifer didn't show up for work. She was working at the Westgate Resorts in Orlando. Within hours, her employer contacted her parents, knowing it was out of character for Jennifer to just not show up for work. Today, we will be diving into the case of Jennifer Joyce Kesse, missing in Orlando. Jennifer Joyce Kesse was born on the 20th of May, 1981, and lived in Orlando, Florida. She was a graduate of Vivian Gaither High School in Tampa, Florida. Jennifer attended the University of Central Florida in Orlando, graduating in 2003 with a degree in finance. She was a member of the Alpha Delta Pi sorority. Her former sorority sisters have led many searches to help find Jennifer. But on the morning of Tuesday, January 24th, 2006, Jennifer didn't show up for work. Everyone close to Jennifer knew immediately that something had to be wrong. Jennifer always called if she was going to be late for anything, from work, dinner, or just a simple meetup with friends. In fact, she and her boyfriend, who lived several hours away from each other, they had the habit of calling each other every single morning or texting on their way to work. The two would talk again every night before going to bed. But that morning, her boyfriend didn't receive a call or a text. On Monday morning, January 23rd, the day before Jennifer disappeared, she left her boyfriend's house in South Florida and went straight to work in Ocoee. It's significant that she did not stop by her own home before going to work. That evening, she left work around 6 p.m. She walked out of the building along with her boss, said goodbye, and the two departed ways for home. That evening, Jennifer is accounted for by multiple witnesses. She spoke by phone to her father, her mother, her brother, a few friends, and then last to her boyfriend as usual. The last call was made at 9:57 p.m. on Monday night preceding her disappearance. It was the last time any known person has seen or heard from Jennifer Kesse. The following morning came, and contrary to their normal routine, Jennifer and her boyfriend did not spend their morning commute chatting on the phone. After calling her at work, he was told she hadn't made it in yet. It became obvious that Jennifer wasn't simply running late, and her employer, immediately sensing something was wrong, contacted the Kesse family. Her family tried repeatedly to reach out to Jennifer on her cell phone and by computer, but they had no success. Within just 2 hours of Jennifer not reporting to work, the police were called. Her family had begun a long drive to Jennifer's condo. Police and family converged at Jennifer's Conroy Road condo, and they found it completely normal. They did immediately notice that her 2004 Chevy Malibu was gone, but everything inside was in place. It was obvious that Jennifer had slept in her own bed the night before. A damp shower and bath towel indicated that she had showered that morning. Her pajamas were lying on the bathroom floor, and makeup was still on the bathroom counter. A few outfits were spotted on her bed. She had obviously taken them out, choosing her work clothes that morning. She seemingly left her condo, as usual, at approximately 7:30 a.m., and her car was gone. But there it ended. There was no trace of Jennifer. By 4:00 p.m. that same day, friends and family were distributing flyers throughout Jennifer's Mosaic at Millennia residential complex, situated right beside the Mall at Millennia in Orlando. Searches began by foot, horse, boat, helicopter, and ATV. About 2 days later, police discovered Jennifer's car had been abandoned at the Huntington on the Green condos complex, just over a mile from her own condo. According to residents at the Huntington on the Green, it had been there for several days. There were items of value found in Jennifer's car, which caused the police to believe it was not a carjacking or a simple robbery. The police brought in the bloodhounds. The K-9 team picked up a scent from Jennifer's car and followed it straight back to her condo complex. The tracker dogs lost the trail on the condo property. The police were excited to learn that there were several surveillance cameras in the vicinity of where Jennifer's car was parked. After pulling the security camera footage, a suspect was caught on video parking Jennifer's car in a visitor parking spot. The suspect waits a full 32 seconds to get out, then climbs from Jennifer's car and simply walks away. The suspect's face is never seen due to the fence post situated between the suspect and the camera. The FBI was brought in and asked to determine the suspect's gender and size, but after much analysis, they could only discern the person was between 5'3" and 5'8". NASA also attempted to enhance the video for investigators. Numerous searches have been conducted since Jennifer disappeared. To this day, over 10 years later, tips continue to come in. Items recovered from inside Jennifer's car are being retested with the latest science while police continue their attempts to ID the person emerging from the car. Billboards around Orlando have asked any potential witness to step forward and help find Jennifer Kesse. Her family asks you to keep Jennifer in your thoughts. They believe that awareness will find Jennifer. A reward is still in place of up to $5,000 for the identification of a suspect or whereabouts of Jennifer. If you have any information, please call Crime Line at 1-800-423-8477 or the FBI at 1-866-838-1153. Thank you for listening to J is for Justice, and everyone, be safe.